NBC4 News at 6 starts now.
As we join you here at 6 o'clock, we have several important developments in the Miramonte abuse scandal. What we are learning and seeing now for the first time. We're also going to show you some of the new photos that we tracked down today at 6 o'clock. Good evening. I'm Chuck Henry.
And I'm Lucy Nolan. Detectives have discovered 200 more bondage photos they say were taken by Mark Berndt, the fired teacher accused of molesting students. And tomorrow, Miramonte Elementary School is poised to reopen with all new teachers and staff. We have live team coverage. NBC4's Lolita Lopez is at the school. But first to Patrick Healy with those new photos. Patrick.
Chuck, those photos were obtained from the same source by the Sheriff's Department, the processing lab that had raised the original red flag that led to the investigation by the Special Victims Bureau. Their investigators here have been going over those photos, but so far, their lieutenant tells us they have not identified any additional potential victims. More photos of the accused Mark Berndt and his students. And a day after the arraignment of a second teacher, Martin Springer, for alleged lewd conduct, suspicions a third Miramonte staffer may have assisted Berndt, knowingly or not. Attorney Brian Claypool represents 5 Miramonte families.
There'd be a phone conversation, then he'd show up in her classroom, and then he would pick out a couple girls, and then this female teacher would escort the girls out of the classroom.
Sheriff's Special Victims Bureau Lieutenant Carlos Marcus confirms investigators have looked into that. However,
and as of right now, that person is not a suspect in any criminal investigation that we're conducting.
have you been able to talk to that individual yet?
We have followed up on all the leads that we've gotten behind that, yes.
Lieutenant Marcus also said the newly recovered photos likely will not lead to additional counts.
Preliminarily, we've gone through them. About 175 of them have been identified as consistent with the kids that were identified in the previous photos.
Authorities allege Berndt not only put cockroaches on children's faces, but also had them play a tasting game during which he fed them cookies covered with his bodily fluid.
He grooms them. And what he does is he starts keeping them after school, helping them learn.
Attorney Gregory Owen represents 8 Miramonte families. He showed us photos of personal cards and gifts Berndt sent to certain students. Owen told us Berndt actually gave out photos to the students themselves to take home. We are further obscuring photos the child Berndt called College Girl said he gave her, showing her with a cookie in her mouth. And we showed Lieutenant Marcus those photos that the family brought to the attorney, and the lieutenant said, yes, they are consistent with the photos that the Sheriff's Department has in evidence but has not yet reached publicly. And they emphasize they are continuing this investigation. Live at the Sheriff's Special Victims Bureau in Whittier, Patrick Healy, NBC4 News.